welcome back to my kitchen. Today we're going to be making lentils and chestnuts from the Final Fantasy XIV online cookbook. The ingredients we're going to need are 5 cups of vegetable stock. For the vegetables you'll need 2 carrots, 1 rib of celery, 2 leeks, and 1 small fennel bulb that I've gone ahead and minced up. You'll also need 1 cup of lentils, 2 tablespoons of oil, 1 bay leaf, 2 garlic cloves that I've minced, and 1.5 cups of chestnuts, and then some croutons for garnish. And those are all of our ingredients. So let's go ahead and get moved over to the stove and we'll start bringing this dish together. Over a medium-high heat, you're going to want to heat up your oil, and then once it's heated up, go ahead and add your vegetables in, as well as the garlic. And I'm just going to give these a quick little stir, and then I'm going to allow these to simmer for about 10 minutes or until the vegetables start to soften up. After 10 minutes, your vegetables should look like this. The leeks are just now starting to turn transparent, and the carrots are easily cut in half with my rubber spatula. So we're ready to move on to the next step. While I was sauteing these, I did go ahead and thoroughly rinse and sort my lentils. And now we're just going to add them right into the pot. And then you want to stir these in and let them cook for about 2 minutes before we add any liquid. After 2 minutes of our lentils sauteing with our vegetables, I'm going to go ahead and add in my vegetable stock and my bay leaf. I'm going to give this a quick stir, and then I'm going to bring this up to a boil. And then once it's boiling, I'll reduce it down to a simmer and allow this to simmer on the stove for about 20 minutes. After 20 minutes, your lentils should have already started to soften down. And we're going to go ahead and add in our chestnuts. And then I'm going to stir these in and let this go for an additional 10 minutes. After 10 minutes of simmering with the chestnuts in here, it's safe to go ahead and turn off the heat. I'm going to go ahead and remove my bay leaf, and then either in a blender or with a stick blender, an immersion blender, you want to go ahead and get in here and blend this up until it's nice and smooth. I've got the lentils and chestnuts all plated up, and I did go ahead and top them with some of those croutons that I had. I will say about halfway through I gave up on the stick blender and switched over to my regular blender. I found that it was pureeing it a lot smoother than what my immersion blender was. So you may want to take that into consideration if you want to try this recipe. But with that, let's go ahead and try this and see what I think about it. I do really like all the flavors going on in here. The fennel is not overpowering like it can be sometimes. And you really do get the chestnut flavor. I think because I chose to use roasted chestnuts over the raw ones, it's given it a nice smoky flavor that this really benefited from. The one thing I think it really needs, maybe too, is salt and pepper. It really would benefit a lot from that, and I think it would just boost all the flavors that are going on in here, but the recipe didn't call for it. So if you're looking for a healthy, nutritious dish to add into your New Year resolution, this could be a great place to start. But that is going to be it for me for the day. If you guys have enjoyed this video, leave me a comment down below. If you guys tried this recipe out, let me know how it turns out for you. And as always, thank y'all so very much for joining me today. I've been Vault Girl. I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I hope I'll see you in the next one.